I fell hard for the X7 when I first tested it 4 years ago, and then dialed it up to 11 last year when I spent a week with the Alpina XB7. And now for its first refresh, BMW is making the best even better.
There is no shortage of ultra-premium SUVs over which to drool, such as the Urus, Cullinan, or Bentayga. But for less than $100,000, the BMW X7 isn't playing second fiddle to any of them. Refreshed in all the right ways for the 2023 model year, the X7 is BMW at its SAV best, and a true standout in the luxury three-row class. When I first drove the X7 upon its debut in 2019, it was evident that BMW's long-awaited three-row SUV was going to be a huge success. Case in point, it outsold all of its rivals last year, including the Mercedes-Benz GLS and Audi Q7, and this substantial refresh will only increase the X7's desirability. Introducing BMW's new design language for luxury models, the heavily revised front end instantly changes the X7's stance to that of a more athletic machine, with the split headlights and illuminated grille adding true distinction. In M Sport design and painted Brooklyn gray with optional 22-inch wheels and extended shadowline trim, this is one gorgeous SUV with presence for days. Looking anything but base, this is the xDrive 40i, the entry-level X7. Priced from $78,845, it's offered in luxury and M Sport designs to suit specific tastes. An aero kit, sport seats, special exhaust system, and upgraded brakes are just a smattering of the M Sport goodies. While this X7 also benefits from nearly every package and option, presenting itself as top of the line. But without the executive package, which includes glass controls and massaging seats, or a V8, this X7 is the first rung on the build sheet ladder. MSRP as tested is $93,745, making this a ride for the 1%. But when compared to the astronomical prices commanded by some of the aforementioned elite SUVs, the X7 is a bargain proposition for those whose egos needn't an exotic badge. Beyond its modernized appearance, this X7 is more powerful and fitted with BMW's updated iDrive 8 infotainment system and curved display. Utilizing the latest 48-volt mild hybrid technology, the new turbocharged inline six-cylinder engine boasts 40 more horsepower and considerably more torque than its predecessor, while also improving fuel economy. Rated at 375 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque, with a quick boost to 398 pound-feet under maximum acceleration, the X7 is a little quicker than before. 0 to 60 arrives 0.2 faster at 5.6 seconds. Gas mileage is also up a tick to 21 mpg city, 25 highway. Stepping up to the V8-powered M60i will lop more than a full second off of that time. But this re-engineered 6 is spectacularly smooth and torquey, rendering more cylinders completely overkill.
What can I say? This is as good as it gets in the three-row arena. It is spectacular. From this exquisite ride quality to the hermetically sealed cabin, it's everything I would want in a gas-powered SUV. It also drives like a BMW with all the right moves. This updated cabin is fresh and techy. And when heavily optioned like this one, it pampers the driver and occupants as if it was your own personal concierge. As for the negatives, I don't really have much for you, other than to say that at nearly $94,000, it should be this good.
The M Sport exhaust system doesn't contribute much auditory enhancement, but paired with the new 8-speed transmission with launch control, this 40i is as slick and as quick as most every driver could want. Grab the left paddle shifter and hold it to initiate sprint. All powertrain and chassis systems go directly to their sportiest settings, and the electric boost is activated. It's all very composed, yet exciting. But my favorite X7 attributes are its remarkable ride quality and super hushed cabin. The miles simply melt away in here, as the X7 makes quick and seamless work of any road imperfections, virtually eliminates body roll, and fosters a sense of peace. The air suspension, retuned chassis systems, and active roll stabilization, in addition to rear-wheel steering, make for an exceptional passenger experience. The range between comfort and sport settings has been further extended with this update. Press the Drive Mode button, whether it's Eco Pro, Comfort, or Sport, and changes start happening. The ambient lighting, most pronounced on the X7 graphic in front of the passenger seat, moves from blue to red or any other color you'd like. The body raises or lowers accordingly, the seats tighten or relax, and the chassis morphs into whatever it is you desire. Typically, this X7 would be wearing summer use tires, but because of the season, this one is fitted with Pirelli Scorpion Winter Run Flats, which work wonderfully. I highly recommend them, but the price is exorbitant, over $800 per for the massively wide rear tires.
One of the X7's hallmark features is its seating controls. And I don't just mean for comfort, but I'm also talking about the various ways you can create passenger and cargo space. Every row of seats in here is power operated 6 ways to Sunday. And then here in the second row, you get these nice little pillows on the headrests. There's a USB Type-C port tucked away right there. 2 more down below here on the center console. You've got another 2 zones of climate control, and then heated seats with 3 settings. And then over here on the door, there are controls not only for the sunshades on both windows, but also for the sunshades overhead here and back there. So at $94,000, you mustn't do anything for yourself.
The neatest trick is the ability to convert from max people space to max hauling by pressing a single switch in the cargo area. The power split-fold tailgate also includes a button to lower the body for easier loading. Entering the nicely sized third row seats is accomplished at the touch of a button, which kicks off a Rube Goldberg-like set of seat movements as the front seats slide forward and the second row seats articulate up and away. It's certainly a labor-free experience, but everything about these seat machinations takes a little too long to complete. Also note that second row captain's chairs are optionally available, but this tester goes 3 across to make it a true 7-seater. The smallest center screen of the previous year's model was the only telltale sign of aging. So BMW has gone full 12.3-inch curved display, melding into a 14.9-inch central control display. It's a touchscreen with tablet-like tiles that can also be controlled via the typical iDrive rotary controller or through voice with a wake-up word such as "Hey BMW." It even responds to hand gestures as part of the premium package. It's very modern, with an augmented navigation system that uses the front camera and directional arrow overlays to bring reality to driving directions. The head-up display is also packed with bits of information that transcend speed. The surround view camera gets its own real button. However, I wish the climate-controlled seats and heated steering wheel activations were also off the screen, because it takes a second or two to boot up. What's missing? There's no rear-view camera mirror, and there's no hands-free highway driving. The soft closed doors, the extended welcome lighting mat, the heated armrests. This new X7 had me at hello. There's also a judicious use of environmentally friendly materials employed, such as the new leather-like Sensafin seating surfaces. Assembled in South Carolina and also available as the V8-powered M60i and soon as the range-topping Alpina XB7, the X7 xDrive 40i is a dream machine made even better. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.